Hey, folks, welcome back to the Becoming series. So, let's talk about what you're serving your world, right? Um, Now, what this means is that we need to understand what our lives are all about. For most of us, and this is not trying to bring anybody down, but for most of us, we have been raised to think about what the world owes us, or what we can get. We typically want to go out there, make as much money as we can, take care of our families, and that's it, right? But that's not it. That's not supposed to be it. The reason why we're created, was to have an impact on the world, on the people around us. And how do you impact your world? How do you impact? And when I say your world, it may not necessarily be um, or it doesn't necessarily have to be the entire globe. And it's actually interesting when we talk about world, we're not really talking about the earth. And, even before I go into what was ever in our world, I think it's important at this time to make that distinction. So, if we're looking at the Bible, right, you probably discover that it uses world and earth constantly, right? But those two don't mean the same things. Usually, when the Bible says world, it is not referring to earth. And if you are a student of some of the history of the Bible, how it was written, you'd understand that particularly the New Testament was not written. Well, neither the Old nor the New Testament was written in English. The Old Testament was written in Hebrew, in ancient Hebrew, while the New Testament was written in primarily in Greek, right? And when you see the world, the word that is used as world, right, in our English Bibles, in Greek, the word that was used is the word called cosmos. Kosmos. Cosmos is different from terra, which means the earth. When we say terra firma, hard surface, that is what the earth refers to. The hard surface, this floating entity of rock and water that is, spinning, orbiting around the sun. That is the earth. That's the physical earth. But that is not the world. The world, cosmos, actually means systems, the systems of the world, the systems that have been set up through which we do all the things that we do, the leadership systems, the educational systems. And it's interesting to note that when we're talking about systems, when we're talking about worldly systems, we usually use the word world. For instance, the world of entertainment, the world of sports, right? The banking world, the educational world. Those are systems, right? So when I say, what are you serving your world? I'm not really referring to um, what are you bringing forth that goes around from where you are to Peru, or to Canada, or wherever it is. I'm saying, what are you, the system through which your gift is supposed to influence, right? Everybody has a gift. And the way we talked about design, we talked about patterns, right? The way you have been designed is for you to primarily showcase that gift in a particular system, right? So you see that some people are uniquely talented in the field of music, right, or acting. So their world, their system that they're supposed to impact is entertainment. Music, movies, radio, whatever it is, the entertainment world. Some other people are gifted athletically, so the world that they're supposed to impact or influence is the sports world. Some other people are gifted orators, right? So for them, it could be the world of law, or the world of government and politics, right? So some other people have this analytical mind, and they'll probably do well in the world of banking. So all of these things are different from the physical earth that we talk about. So that is why the word cosmos is different from the word terra, world, is different from system. So when I say, what are you serving your world? We're talking about, how are you leveraging your unique gift or unique ability to impact the system through which your gift is supposed to be showcased, right? If you're called to be a great singer, right? Or a great actor, a great lawyer, whatever it is. What are you doing to serve that gift in the system through which your gift is supposed to have impact, right? And it's really all about service, because the reason why you were giving the gifts in the first place was to serve it, right? Not to consume it. So if you look at this analogy, um, just look at the a fruit bearing tree, right? Let's look at an apple tree, for instance. Now, we know that a seed, the tree is developed from the seed, right? The seed is planted in the ground, it's given all the nutrients, exposed to sun or sunlight, and it grows and develops into a tree. And eventually, it brings forth fruit. That is the essence, right, of its creation. It's supposed to produce fruit. It's supposed to produce after its own kind. But what does it do at the point of producing fruit? What does it do? It doesn't, run off to the radio station and announce itself. It simply displays its fruit. So whoever is interested in the fruit, those are the people that are going to come to the tree and pluck the fruit, right? So the tree essentially serves its fruit to the people who need its fruit. So when I say what are you serving your world, what we're really talking about is um, whatever gift that you have, who are you serving it to, and how are you serving it, right? Because it's all about service. It's all about producing whatever it is that you have embedded within you and showcasing it to the world, to the system where it is required to have impact, right? And that is what gives you value at the end of the day. So you find your gift, you serve your gift, and you generate value for both yourself and the people that you're serving. So what are you serving your world? Think about it.